Welcome to Alix the Gambit Sports Show. I'm your host, Alix the Rondo. Let's get this show going. David Nonis. I believe he had a great week representing the Toronto Maple Leafs. Getting David Bolin, Stanley Cup winner, with a lot of grit and can score winning goals in the playoffs, great deal. Jonathan Bernier, great pickup by goaltending. But whatever you do not get rid of James Reimer yet. I believe two young goalies fighting for the number one job, you'll get a lot more out of the two goalies than getting rid of one. Miguel Gaboski, buying him out, that was an awesome trade. That $5 million saved a lot of money, and you use it to purchase other players. Good deal. Tyler Bozak, well, you'd rather keep him. Didn't cost you too much. I'll give you a C- for that one. But so far, Toronto Maple Leafs are looking good. The roster's being cleaned up. And let me not forget, David Clarkson. 7 years is a little bit too long, but he does add a bit of grit, knows how to play in the playoffs, and he can fight and he can score. He's not one-dimensional. A future leader also. So, David Nonis, keep up the good work. That is my common sense take. Let me know what you think. Since my last show, I received some questions. First question. What do you think about Daniel Alfredson leaving Ottawa for Detroit? From Patrick from Mississauga. Alfredson has a right to leave. He's a free agent. He's committed 17 years of his career to the Ottawa Senators. Led him to 1 Stanley Cup Finals. He has a right to move to another team. Ottawa, I understand you did not get any assets in return. You would have wanted him to come in, like Brian Murray mentioned. He said he wanted him to play, and he was going to trade him at a certain date. But Alfredson has a right to go win a Stanley Cup for another team. I'm okay with that. Next question. John from Brampton. Will Luongo staying with the Canucks work out? Why not? Luongo's a professional. He's a very good goalie. He has a new coach. Tortorella loves having a number one goalie, and he'll play him a lot. The key to this is the teammates. The Sedin twins, Bieksa, Kessler, the Canuck leaders have to talk to Luongo and convince him we could win as a group. Come back and lead us to victory. The Canucks will be fine. He'll get over it every time he goes to the bank. Next question. Sam from Toronto. What was the biggest surprise pick of the NHL Draft? I believe Tampa Bay Lightning passing up on Seth Jones, 6'4" defenseman, who's going to end up being about 230 to 240 pounds, play 30 minutes a night against the other team's best players, was a surprise, not taking him. Instead, the Lightning took Jonathan Drouin. They already had Marty St. Louis, who's a pretty diminutive player. They have Steven Stamkos. They both score a lot of goals, but as we saw last year, it does not lead to victories. The Lightning needed a defenseman who could play a lot of minutes. Instead, they went for Drouin. That is my surprise pick of the NHL Draft. Next question. What is the NHL's obsession with the Phoenix Coyotes staying in Phoenix? Maybe something or someone has something on Gary Bettman that he has to keep the team there. It doesn't make sense. Every year you're talking about bankruptcy. No one wants to own the team. No one wants his team to stay there, except a few thousand fans. Why are we moving this team? Gary Bettman, who's blackmailing you? Thank you for the questions. Keep them coming. Now here's the favorite part of my show, WTF. This week's subject, Tyler Bozak. Can you believe he was going to ask for an 8-year contract? 8-year contracts for superstars. That is not you, Mr. Bozak. 238 games and 134 points. That's almost a point every third game. He's not Great? He's not terrible. Somewhere closer to terrible than great. My person that I compare him to, Matt Stajan. Remember Matt Stajan? People always expected him to have that big 40-goal season and he'd score 20, and he'd score 20 again. That's Mr. Bozak. The Leafs got him. 5 years, 20 million. A little bit under 4 million a year. That's fine, I think. But, Mr. Bozak, you're not that good. Thank you for watching. Stay in touch, and I'll see you soon.